Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode. It's been a while of the 1972 Alfa Romeo GTV 2000 build. So here in front of me is the 2-liter motor out of the 72 GTV. And this here is not your grandfather's Spica system anymore. No, it's not. So here we have converted the Spica system to our modern day fuel injection system that we fabricated here in the shop. So why don't we dive into what all have we done here on the motor for the conversion, for the Spica conversion to fuel injection, and then also a little update on where we're going to be next on the next episode and what to expect. And then last, I want to spend a few seconds and talk about the name change on the channel, right? So it was Car Spec Garage. We have now changed it to Svelto Performance. Let's get started. Let's talk name change first. I promise to be very brief so we can get right into the action and show you everything that we're doing on the 72 GTV 2000. All right. So why the name change? Why Car Spec Garage to Svelto Performance? Here's the reason why. I had built, and you've seen in the channel, you can go and look on some of the playlists. We've built a 83 Alfa Romeo Spider. Once that was built, I kept it for a while. I sold it. I wish I never would have sold it. Love to get that car back. I put a lot of effort and time into that car. But there's a video in the playlist on the channel. Go check it out. And then we built the 1967 Giulia Sprint GT. I will leave that up here somewhere so you can go back and see that full playlist of videos from the beginning to the end to the point where we sold the car on Bring a Trailer. So after that build, I kind of sat back and said, okay, now it's time to start on the GTV, but I wanted to do something different. I've always had the love, a passion, a love for these Alphas and building these Alphas and reimagining them, re-engineering them, redesigning them as much as possible, but also keeping the classic look and the heart of the Alfa, right? So after, careful consideration, brought a couple of my friends on board to help out. They've also helped out with the other builds. We decided to launch Svelto Performance. And I'll list here the website, sveltoperformance.com. You'll be able to go to it and check out what we're doing and follow all of our commissioned builds here soon. Also, we'll be opening that up to you if you want a commissioned build after you've seen what some of these cars look like and you're interested, we can talk to you as well. So we launched Svelto Performance. We've got the website up and running. We are going 100% into reimagining, re-engineering these cars, redesigning these cars to be something that holds their heritage and their classy look, but yet brings modern day technology into the car so you can continue to drive these for another 30 or 40 years down the road without trying to find old, used, old, new stock parts that can fix the systems, no matter if it's Spica system, if it's cams, if it's whatever it is. We're going to be doing it all, and we're going to be able to commission your car one day if you would like that to happen. So SveltoPerformance.com is open for business. We're definitely building the first one. This first commission is the GTV 2000. Love for you to follow along. But that's it. Just wanted to give you an update of why we changed from Car Spec Garage to Svelto Performance. So moving forward, here on out, this channel is all about reimagining, re-engineering, redesigning these beautiful Alfa cars, these 105 coupes, and the Spider versions of them. Also, might get into other cars as well, Porsches, 964s, things like that. I'm kind of starting to look for a 964 project car as well. But we're going to focus our efforts on the GTV 2000. So guys, please like, subscribe, ring the bell. It definitely helps us out. So now let's get into this motor and what we've done and what the next steps are moving forward. All right, let's get started on that. All right, guys, and here you are. Let's just kind of walk around. Hopefully it's not too shaky, but here you go. This is the 2-liter motor. You can look back at some of the other episodes. We've fully rebuilt this motor to 11-to-1 compression. We went with Paul Spurl's kit. We've got headers. The headers are off at the shop getting ceramic coated right now. So we're waiting on those to come back. Just left a voicemail to check the status on those. But let's talk about what we've done on the Spica conversion and then what the next episodes are. All right, so here you can see we have Gen V throttle bodies, ITBs, individual throttle bodies. There's 2 of them here, as you can see. And of course, we got the fuel well connected. We've got a new, the new throttle linkage here. That's done, as you can see. They open up just fine. We got our fuel injectors in as well. Couple of things we've done is we've got in the back here, we've got our water sensor here, as you can see. And these are all off-the-shelf parts, guys. So if anything ever breaks, we can send you a new part. Not a problem at all. Here is, right here, if it focuses. Yep. Here is the oil pressure and oil temp sensor. So all of that is in one spot to save room. Here we just plugged the oil temp sensor up here. So that again, we're trying to keep all of the wiring harness on the passenger side of the car. So from there, as you can see, it's going to be hard to see, but we've got plugged in the holes here. Those are plugged. Those are the old injector hose or holes, excuse me, for the Spica intake system. And then this temp sensor here, we've got that plugged as well. And so that's in, you know, that's pretty tight, should be fine. Of course, when we fire this thing up, we're going to know, but it should work just fine. Again, new spring as well. Throttle linkage is new. Well, the rod's the same, but the throttle linkage ends are different balls here that connects it right here. Of course, we've got our thermostat in here. That's not a big deal. And then we've got our crank sensor here, as you can see, plate mounted on here. We've got our trigger wheel here, and we're sitting at top dead center, as we know. And so that's good there. None of this is really tight yet. Of course, water pump. And then this is really cool because I've had a lot of people ask me about this. So of course, this is where our distributor would have gone, right? So this is a Hall effect sensor. And basically we're testing this to see if we can get a second reading, because we're going to go with sequential fuel injection to get a second reading on timing. Again, these are Gen V individual throttle bodies. We've got the linkage. Everything's nice and tight. It all works just well. Everything's good. Of course, you know, your Spica cable will go here and through and go back to the firewall for your throttle. So that is where we're at now. Again, this is going to be a full kit that you'll be able to purchase at some point. Once we're finished testing and dyno testing and all that fun stuff, you'll be able to purchase this. This will just be one piece. But also, another thing that we will be doing is doing a full commission on owners' cars. So if you wanted to send us the car and say, we want the whole thing done from interior to exterior to motor to everything, you'll be able to get in touch with us and we'll be able to walk you through how that works and you picking out your colors, your interior colors and all that. So it's going to be really cool. And we'll talk about that here at the end of the video a little bit and go from there. But just wanted to send you or update you guys on what's going on with this GTV 2000 commission build. And here's the motor. So why don't we wrap up everything? And again, I wanted to make this a short video for you guys. So let's get everything wrapped up and send you on your way and look forward to the next episode. Okay, guys, so there you have it. This is the Spica conversion kit. It's most of it. We still have the computer system. We have the wiring harness and all that fun stuff to get connected, fuel, all that stuff. But I wanted to show you while the motor was out of the car, what this looks like. Okay, so next episode coming up, this motor is going into the car. And once we get it in the car, then we're going to be able to find a place to mount the computer system. We're going to find a place to run the wiring and get everything terminated so we have it just at the right spot. And while we're doing the wiring for the harness for the Spica, or for the fuel injection system, excuse me, we are going to also rewire the whole car from the beginning to end. We're got to just figure out how many, how much wiring we need, how many circuits we need, and all that stuff. And also, that's going to help us out because we're going to do a lot of different things in this commission build, from electronic or electric AC to radio, to all this stuff is going to go in here. This is going to be a nice GT cruising car when it's done. This will be one of the commission builds that you can get done on yours. If you choose to do that, and we'll be able to talk to you about that at a later date once we get this build, the GTV 2000 build, completed, commissioned, and you see it on the road. So there you have it. Short update. Next update, this bad boy here is going to be in the car. We'll get it in the car. We'll show you what we're doing. Do the wiring harness, do the major wiring harness, replacing every wire in that car, getting everything up to speed to more modern day technology. Again, I want this car to drive for the next 30 years. I don't want to worry about anything. All right, guys. So till the next episode, please like, subscribe, ring the bell. It helps out the algorithm in YouTube. And you're going to go on a really, really cool journey with us on commissioning this GTV 2000. Thank you. Have a great day. And as always, God bless.